Now this video is going to be about, I want to show you what we're doing here and what to avoid. I want to show you why. This is the edge, the bottom edge right here. This is the bottom of the cover. You can see where the high and the low spots are that I've tried to fill in with JB Weld right here. Also, like I said, I was going to take those numbers out. And I've slowly started to build spot putty up over there, and you can see where the low spots are around it. Alright, and then I've gone and done a little bit of sanding here. The point I want to make is, if you're going to take your pad like this, and it's no problem, use your pad. This is the #1 mistake of all young beginning painters. Stay off those damn edges. Now look, we have an edge right here, an edge right here, an edge up here. Now if you'll notice down here and on this edge and on up in here, there's nothing on there. That's because these edges tend to be a little bit higher and your sandpaper always hits them. They call it burning through, and you do not want to do that. Now we look over here. And you'll see the bottom part of the casing. Here is the edge. Okay? Now, that's almost burned through. Right here it has burned through. Now if we go to the other side, you'll notice I've taken my paper here and I've gone over this 2 or 3 times this way. You can see where I've taken off a lot of material right here on this edge. A lot of material, and it's almost burned through right there. I've taken off a lot of material on this edge and right up here, along with up here, and I've burned through here. That's why it's very, very important that if you have a situation like this, you want to take your paper and cut it into smaller pieces and then use your hands with it. And leave the edges for last, because the edges always tend to burn through. Here, here, and here. Now with primer, it's not such a problem. Okay, that's the reason I did this is to show you that if you have this paint on here finished, black, beautiful black finished, and you decide you're just going to take your pad and roughshod go cowboy, yippee-yi-ki-yo all over the damn thing, then the first thing you're going to do is burn right through those edges. So what you want to do is either take your little sandpaper, go down this angle right here, okay, or go over this angle to right here. Don't go through that, to right here. And then come over here and do this all the way up to here. And then you want to do, say, like this angle right here. Then we'll go in and we'll do this angle, and you can do this angle. Do one at a time. This way, what we want to do is you can do either the big part first or the small part. But that edge, you should just leave it alone. Go right up here or right down here. Then we come over here and we can do this, right here, this angle, or up here. On the bottom, it's the same way. Now the bottom, if you'll notice something here, see right around the edge to this hole right here? You'll notice there's no blocking color. That's because sandpaper has a tendency to dip into the holes right here and start ripping away at that. So you need to take your sandpaper and stay outside of that. And you can see right here, we've already started to burn through. Now if you're careful with the primer, then you'll be careful with the paint. It's one thing to learn, and you can tell, see, this is a casting flaw that went all the way down through here and up to here. And you can see the low spot right there. But if you take your time and learn how to sand correctly and how thick that primer is, then you won't have such a hard time on the finish coat or the clear. And remember, it doesn't matter if this is primer, blocking coat, finish coat, or a clear coat. You're going to burn through at the same rate. You can have 10 coats clear on there and you'll burn right through these edges. You burn through 5 edges of five levels of clear with only on the edges and 1 clear on the flat part. So this is a lesson on sanding. Stay off the damn edges, always. Thank you.